They say hindsight is 20/20. Looking back, I wish I had trusted my gut. The red flags were there, but I ignored them because I thought she loved me. She was hot, affectionate, and always said she was lucky to have me. I believed her. But the truth? She was cheating the entire 2 years we were together, and I had no idea. At first, everything was perfect. We clicked instantly. She made me feel special, always showered me with attention, and told me how much she loved me. I thought I had found someone loyal, someone who would never hurt me. But little by little, the red flags started to appear. It started with small things. She became secretive with her phone, which was weird because before, she'd leave it lying around without a care. One day, that changed. Every time I got near her phone, she grabbed it like her life depended on it. When I asked why, she brushed it off, saying she just liked her privacy. I let it go. Maybe I was overthinking. Then came the weird behavior. She started giving vague responses about her day. Before, she would tell me every detail, but suddenly she was distant. If I asked how she was, I'd get short answers like, "Ugh, I don't want to talk about it." I ignored it. Relationships have ups and downs, right? But then something happened that made my stomach drop. One night, I was using her phone to order food when a dating app notification popped up. My heart started racing. I clicked it immediately, my hands shaking. But when I opened the app, there was nothing there. No matches, no messages. It was completely empty. I confronted her, and she laughed it off. "Oh my God, babe, I don't even use that anymore. I just forgot to delete it." She said it so casually that I felt dumb for even questioning her. I wanted to believe her, so I let it slide. But my gut told me something was wrong. Then came the bacterial vaginosis infections. Twice. I didn't think much of it at first, but something wasn't adding up. I knew BV wasn't necessarily an STI, but it could happen from sleeping with multiple partners. The strange part? We hadn't had unprotected sex in weeks. So how did she suddenly get BV? I asked her about it, and she just waved it off. "Oh, I think my pH balance is off." Again, I ignored it. I told myself I was overthinking. But deep down, I knew. Then there were her therapy visits. Now, I'm not the type to police what my girlfriend wears, but she started dressing differently. Tight dresses, full makeup, lingerie, for therapy. It made no sense. I even joked, "Damn, you look amazing. Your therapist is gonna fall in love with you." She just laughed and said, "I like feeling good about myself." One night, she came home acting weird. She barely spoke to me, went straight to the shower, and said she was super tired. She claimed she had just gotten her period, but later I realized she wasn't even due for it. Looking back, it's obvious. Side dude knocked it on. Even after all this, I still had no solid proof. I still wanted to believe she was loyal. But then came the final straw. One night, she was texting someone, and I casually reached over to grab her phone. The second my fingers touched it, she snatched it away like her life depended on it. I froze. "Why did you just do that?" I asked. She hesitated. Then she said the dumbest thing ever. "I have banking information on my phone. I don't want you to see it." Banking information? Really? I looked her dead in the eyes. "Give me your phone." She refused. That was all I needed to know. I stood up, grabbed my keys, and said, "We're done." She freaked out. She started crying, begging me not to leave. But I wasn't stupid anymore. I walked out that night and never looked back. To this day, she still denies everything. She tells people I was paranoid and crazy. But guess what? She replaced me in less than a week. That told me everything I needed to know. Moral of the story? If something feels wrong, it probably is. Never ignore red flags. Never let someone gaslight you into thinking you're crazy when your gut is telling you the truth. Women are masters at hiding cheating, but the signs will always be there. You just have to be willing to see them. Luckily, I got out before I caught anything. That's the one silver lining. I walked away with my dignity, and now I know. I'll never ignore my gut feeling again.